You guys probably love pop quizzes, so pop quiz. Okay, question 1. How many calories are in one regular Pop-Tart? A, 200, A, 100, B, 200, C, 300, or D, 400? Answer is B, 200. So wrong, right. Which of these foods is highest in protein per serving? A, chicken breast, B, peanut butter, C, Greek yogurt, or D, eggs? Okay, how many calories are in 1 pound of body fat? So if you want to lose a pound or gain a pound, how many calories do you need to eat or lose?
I might know this.
A, 1,500, B, 2,500, so 2,500, C, 3,500, or D, 4,500? How many grams of sugar are typically in a 12-ounce can of soda? 12-ounce can of soda, that's a regular.
I drink so much pop.
How many, pop is crazy. How many grams of soda? A, 10 grams, B, 25 grams, C, 40 grams, or D, 60 grams? Answer is C, 40 grams. C. Guys, which of these is a good post-workout recovery food? A, candy bar, B, bag of chips, C, chocolate milk, or D, soda? 3, 2, 1, okay. Oh my gosh. Maddie, yes, the answer is chocolate milk. All right, this is a little harder. This gets into a little more science, so let's see if you guys paid attention like biology.
Oh, I did it.
Which type of fat is the healthiest? So talking about types of fat you could eat: trans fat, saturated fat, unsaturated fat, or hydrogenated fat? The answer is C, saturated fat.
No, I haven't.
So C, unsaturated fat.
I just know saturated fats are bad.
Not necessarily, that's not true. Saturated fats are what make up cholesterol. Cholesterol is what makes testosterone. Testosterone is what makes you strong. So don't say saturated fats are bad. They're fat. Yes, you do. You still have testosterone. Which food has the most fiber? A, white bread, B, apples, C, chicken breast, or D, French fries? The answer is B, apples. Which of these snacks is highest in protein? A, string cheese, B, beef jerky, C, granola bar, or D, apple slices? The answer is B, beef jerky. Meat's always the answer when it comes to protein. Think about that in your head. Cheese is going to be higher in fat. It still has protein, but it's going to be higher in fat. Which of these is the best pre-practice meal? So we had post-practice, now we're doing pre-practice. Pasta with chicken, donuts and bacon, salad with no protein, or ice cream? Yeah, donuts, that's kind of what we're having right now. Answer is A. All right, what's a key sign you're dehydrated? A, clear urine, B, dry mouth, C, feeling cold, or D, increased hunger? Clear urine, dry mouth, feeling cold, or increased hunger? The answer is B, dry mouth. Clear urine means you're hydrated. If it's
what was the question?
Dehydrated.
I thought it was hydrated.
Well, you should listen. You gotta listen better. Yeah, so you guys know like the P scale, how to tell you if you're hydrated?
Yeah, it's like the darker it is, the worse.
Yeah. So like apple juice, you're in trouble. Lemonade, you're doing okay. Clear, you're hydrated, but you probably don't need to keep drinking water.
Like
so,
hydrated, right?
Not necessarily too hydrated. Like you should be clear like 2 hours before your match. You shouldn't be clear right before your match, because then you're gonna have to pee like during, right? And that's no fun. Okay, so if you want to follow along, pull up what I sent you guys. If you don't want to follow along, it's fine. You have it. You could just listen. So this is just an athletic nutrition guide. It's not necessarily specific to wrestling. We'll go over some specific points, but these are just, what was that? Those are the 10 questions. How many did you get? 9? Damien?
I got like
3? Maddie?
I think I got 10.
No, you didn't.
I got like
3. Nice. I'm pretty surprised Chris won. Okay, so why nutrition matters. So here's 8 reasons why nutrition matters. So you are what you eat. You guys have probably heard that before, right?
She just said that.
But it's literal. Everything you put into your body is going to end up being like building blocks, whether it's your heart, whether it's your kidneys, whether it's your skin, whether it's anything. So if you're eating bad, it can affect anywhere from your skin to your muscles to your nails, everything. Number 2, better fuel equals better performance. So the more quality food you're putting into your body, the more quality output you're going to get. Number 3, this is probably the most important. I really think it's a secret weapon for high school athletes. Once you get to the pros, everybody's kind of got their nutrition locked in. But high schoolers, if you just look around what people are eating, it is not good. It is super unquality. So if you get yourself to actually eat like a quality diet, you're going to be worlds ahead of everybody else. Number 4 is getting jacked. As a wrestler, you're a strength sport. You want to be as jacked as possible per pound, right? You want to be as lean as you can with as much muscle as you can. You can't do that without proper nutrition. So we're going to talk about how to do that today. Number 5, a very underrated benefit of nutrition is injury prevention. So if your nutrition sucks, it's going to jack up your inflammation. Do you guys know what inflammation is? You want to basically avoid it. It's like your body's kind of hot. That's a way to think about it. So like when you push on like a tendon, like if you have like an inflamed knee, you poke on it and it hurts a little bit, that's bad. If you're eating a bunch of crap food and that's going to jack up your inflammation, it's going to make you more likely to get injured. If you're eating a good diet that has a lot of vegetables, has a lot of protein, your body's going to be stronger and you're way less likely to get injured. Number 6 is it improves focus. The more crap you're eating, the less focused you're going to be, whether it's in a match or in class. Like, you know those matches where you're like lined up with the other person and you're just feeling a little off, maybe a little foggy, some people describe it as. That's directly related to nutrition, potentially sleep, but also nutrition. Number 7, recover faster. Like if you're feeling like you're sore all the time, I remember you mentioned like 3 months ago, you're like, I've been sore for like 4 months straight and I've never been better. Probably because you're not eating enough, probably because you're not eating the right things, right? It also helps with your sleep, so that's gonna also help you recover faster. Then number 8, as you guys already know, is weight management. So first thing we're gonna go over, what is a calorie?
It's a calorie. It's
Something you intake.
Something you intake? No, that's not true. Energy, that's kind of true.
like what something is. It's a calories. 2 calories. 5 calories.
So what a calorie is you take food and you burn it. How much energy does it release? That's what a calorie is. So it's just a measurement of how much energy your body can use from that food. So like 1 calorie equals 1 energy. 10 calories equals 10 energy.
But what is energy?
What your body's using. So in order for me to talk, in order for me to see, I need energy. I mean, if you want to break it.
Energy, but what is 10 energy? Like the output?
Calories. Calories is if you're asking what it converts into, that's like a whole.
Can you tell Gabby's and APs?
Like what APs are you in? Have you taken biochemistry yet?
I'm just in honors chemistry right now.
Chemistry. Have you heard of like the Krebs cycle or ATP? Do you know ATP? So yeah, ATP is lit. You should love ATP. Calories convert into ATP. ATP is what your muscles use for energy in order to contract your. More calories equals more energy.
But good calories, right?
I mean, more calories equals more energy. There's no such thing as a good calorie or a bad calorie. The sources are the good and the bad, but at the end of the day, calories are the same. Like 1 + 1 = 2. There's no way to make a good 1 + 1 = 2 or a bad 1 + 1 = 2. It just is. It's all the added crap with it.
It's more important to have like breakfast than dinner because if you have breakfast, then your calories are like for the day.
That makes no sense.
That does make sense because you need energy to start your day.
So is there a time when calories are more important?
Before training.
Okay.
So before training. So like what we're doing right now.
Carbolytic.
What we're doing right now is like eating sugar before training. It's probably a little bit too much, but it will boost performance because you have more energy. Just think of calories as like gasoline in a car. That's all it is. You know, you pour a gallon of gas, you get 24 miles. You get 1 calorie, you get a certain amount of energy. So calories in versus calories out. You guys know that for like weight management? Like you guys should know that when cutting. Like you burn 3,000 calories, you eat 2,500 calories, you're in a negative 500 deficit. So you'll lose 500 calories throughout the day and that'll eventually equal weight loss. Does that make sense? So it's whatever your baseline is. You either want a deficit or a surplus. So if your baseline is 3,000, right? And you eat 3,500, you're gonna slowly gain weight. It's just math. Like if you're like, oh, I can't gain weight, I can't do this. There's a little bit of fluctuation to it, but it's math.
How many calories does the average person burn?
Average person burn,
Anything,
like
living.
like just laying in bed?
Well, like going to school.
Yeah, just like around 2,000, give or take. But let's calculate your guys' calories. Everybody pull up your calculator.
I can tell you exactly what I ate tonight.
So if the very general formula for calories is 15 to 25 times your body weight. So if you want to go really low on the calorie scale, and like you're cutting, you're a week out of a competition, you should be like 15 times your body weight. If you guys are in like the off season, you're trying to gain weight, you're going to be about 25 times your body weight. So everybody get your calculators out, put your body weight in. So I'm going to put mine in, 215.
Should I put my actual weight?
Put your actual weight right now. Not where you wrestle. And then times, let's all do kind of like just you're in the off season. You're not necessarily trying to gain weight, but put in 20.
What's that mean?
So 15 to 20. 15 is like a really low deficit. 25 is a really high surplus.
3,400?
Yeah, so mine, if I do 20, I'm about 4,300. So with an athletic activity skills, I got practice 2 times a week. I work out like 5 times a week. I'm not as active as you guys, but I'm still decently active. That's going to be probably a little bit of a surplus for me.
I think I just ate my calories for the day.
How much did you have?
2,500.
2,500?
I'm 29.
3,400, 2920.
Way less than that.
Okay, so now let's go to the next slide and look at where those calories come from. So there's 3 different macros. Does anybody know the 3 different macros?
Yeah, wait.
So macronutrients.
Yeah, carbohydrates, amino acids,
No, fats. Amino acids are proteins. Amino acids and the proteins they're just how proteins are made. Nucleic acid is a protein, but it's made for like DNA.
Chris, can you get the cheesecake? Yeah, Chris, can you get the cheesecake?
Yeah, the DNA one, that's the 4th one, right?
No.
Yeah, that is the 4th. I swear to God.
No, the 4th one's alcohol.
Alcohol. Why is
I'm
alcohol
not,
its own thing?
because it's 7 kilocalories versus protein's 4, and it's all about how much energy. Yeah. Like alcohol.
promise you, nucleic acid is the 4th one.
It's not.
Yeah, but you get protein from drinking alcohol?
No.
This is the DNA, and that one is like, I remember, I learned a lesson on it. It's like,
Chris, please stop talking.
you can't consume nucleic acid.
The more you keep talking,
Then how would it be a macronutrient if you can't consume it?
You produce it.
You do produce it. Doesn't make it a macronutrient.
Or it's not.
Okay.
All is not a macronutrient.
So if you pull up here, so protein is the building blocks of everything. Whether it's your hair, skin, muscles, nails, it's all protein. What are you doing?
Take a picture of the cheesecake.
Okay, take your picture of the cheesecake.
Wait, can we show the camera?
No. So protein is the building blocks of everything. So whether it's hair, skin, muscle, nails, protein builds everything. Does that make sense? That anything structural that you can touch in your body is made up of protein. So can you understand that if you don't have enough protein, stuff's not going to work right? And if you don't have enough protein, like your heart needs to build, right? Your organs, your skin all needs to build. If you don't have enough protein, it's going to start taking from your muscles in order to build that.
Is that what happens to us during season?
That's what happens to you guys during season. So that's why for protein, you're supposed to be eating, if you guys look, it says 1 to 1.5 grams per pound of body weight. So take how much you weigh and eat that much in protein every day. If you look at the protein options, there's 12 of them there. Steak is 25 grams for 4 ounce. So that's about a fistful of steak is 4 ounces. So if you imagine if you had 1 steak, you would need to eat 6 steaks a day if that was your only source of protein. You'd have to eat about 4 steaks a day. You guys would have to eat about 4 steaks a day. Damien, you'd be at about 5. Chicken's gonna be, it's all right there.
How much protein is a cup and a half of Greek yogurt?
A cup and a half is probably like 30. So like the little like Oikos cups are about like.
Oh no, like plain, just nothing else.
It's the same thing. Like usually those are like a cup or 3/4 a cup, and they're like 15 to 25 grams. So a cup and a half is gonna be like 30.
What I used to do is I put oikos and I put protein powder in it.
Yeah, does that help, or is it like not enough protein?
So well, let's do the math. Look at here. It says protein bars, protein powder. It's 25 grams. If you have your 1 cup of Greek yogurt, that's 15 to 25 grams. So it's just all added up. It doesn't matter when you eat it, right? You just need to hit your body weight every single day.
What happens? So
Your muscle's gonna deteriorate.
if you're trying to
Because your body needs protein to build things, and it's gonna get it from somewhere. If it doesn't get it from your diet, it'll get it from you. And your body will start to eat itself.
if you're trying to lose weight,
I mean, there's people do that. It's like the carnivore diet. That's basically what people do. It's just mainly proteins and fats.
if you're trying to lose weight, should you be having less protein than what your body?
No, if you're trying to lose weight, what is your body doing? Your body's eating itself, right? So you need to jack up your protein so your body doesn't eat your muscles.
And then cut off your carbs.
And then cut off your carbs and fat. So if we go to the next macro, carbs,
How much protein is in this cheesecake?
probably like 10 grams. Your body will start to eat itself.
Your body's just starting to eat itself. If I want to get fat, if I'm having too much, my body just starts to eat itself again.
Your body's either eating itself or it's building. It doesn't really stay the same. Carbs, so carbs are your energy. So whenever we're lifting, wrestling, anything, carbs are your direct source of energy and power. So if you eat more carbs, you're gonna be stronger, you're gonna have better endurance, you're gonna have more power.
So before you go to practice, you should have like a piece of that.
Yeah, piece of toast, some juice, anything that's like quick digestible. So right there's a list of carbs. Carbs you're supposed to have about 3 to 5 grams per pound. So you guys should be eating like anywhere from 300 to 500 grams of carbs a day. This is if you're not cutting. These are all recommendations if you're not cutting. 500
No matter who you are.
per pound. So 3 to 5 per pound. You guys all weigh at least 100 pounds, right? 300 to 500 carbs. You guys are high school athletes. You're growing. Your body's building. If you need to like support how high your metabolisms are, you guys got to jack up your carbs. You might. That's not a bad thing. Okay, then fats. So you need fats for joint health and hormone production. They're going to reduce inflammation. There's a list of fats there. Basically, fats are kind of like, you just want to like get good sources of fats, whether that's like avocados, oils, nuts, dark chocolate.
Those are fats that you process quickly, right? Like that move through you fast. Like my dad gives me avocado when I can't eat, so it's like I have
Right. Yeah, I think avocado is actually more saturated fat. Saturated fat's going to move through your body slow. Unsaturated fat's going to move through your body fast. But you don't even really worry about that, honestly. Say it again. Because it spikes your blood sugar. Because these are very sugary, right? So it's going to spike your blood sugar and make you a little tired. That's why. What was that? That's going to be super high in sugar, so it's going to make the fat content lower, right? Okay, hydration. The next slide is hydration. So this is really important for you guys. You guys need to like have this number ingrained in your bed. How much hydration should you guys specifically be drinking?
84 ounces.
55 to 60 ounces. If you're 100 pounds.
Damien?
55 to 60.
So the number I want you guys in your head is 2/3 your body weight. So if you weigh 100 pounds, 66 ounces minimum. Okay?
A third of your body weight?
2/3 your body weight. So if you weigh 100 pounds, 66. You weigh what, 120 right now? What, 150 after this?
I'm like 125 after.
So that's like 80 ounces a day. That's like minimum.
So a gallon and a half.
Yeah. Isn't a gallon like 84 or is it 128?
A gallon is. So I have to have 114.
Yeah.
This is 64 ounces.
So protein, 1 gram per body weight. Hydration, 2/3 per body weight. If you get nothing else from today, get that. Okay? At the end, there's just some like supplements that I recommend. You guys, whenever you're not competing, you should be taking creatine.
I take that.
You should stop taking it like 4 days before you weigh in, and it should cycle out of your system. Maybe a week if you're really sensitive to it. But fish, yeah, creatine makes you hold on to water because water is energy, even though it doesn't have calories.
My stomach hurts.
Weird.
This is 64 ounces, so that would like
You need
have those be enough?
1.5 of those, yeah. Fish oil, you guys any of you take fish oil? So fish oil is really good for like joint inflammation and joint pain. Like if your knees are achy, if your back's achy, anything, it's gonna help. Magnesium is really good for sleep. If you guys have trouble. Say it again?
That's the metal, babe.
Yeah, magnesium's good for sleep. It also facilitates muscle contraction, so it'll make you stronger. Then electrolytes, all of you guys should be taking electrolytes.
Taking them? Wait, like taking them or drinking them?
The same thing.
Is it like a vitamin pill I can take?
I mean, there are electrolyte pills, but usually they're just powder form. Yeah. Salt's an electrolyte, so you could always just eat salt too.
What about probiotic?
What was that? Fibers are 0 calories. You can't break down like,
Apple is 0 calories?
no, because apple has sugar in it. But the fiber in it, your body can't digest fiber. It's like going out and eating grass. Your body can't get energy from grass because it can't digest it. It can't break it down. So like vegetables have very little calories because, yeah, broccoli, it has a little bit of protein in it, but it's mostly fiber. Yeah, any sort of vegetables are just gonna have a little bit of fruit and a little bit of sugar and a little bit of protein in them. But other than that, they're gonna be mostly fiber. So when you guys are cutting, you should be like eating as much vegetables as possible because it's gonna help keep you full. But
It's like the week of, my dad like has me not eat fiber. Because it holds on to water.
yeah, because it holds on the water. Yeah.
Wait, so what are some vegetables with like low calories?
Celery is a negative calorie.
Negative.
Yeah, because you burn more by chewing it and digesting it than you do.
Cheat code?
What about cucumbers?
They might, yeah, those might be negative too, or like right at normal. Fruit obviously has sugar in it, so it's going to be a little bit higher calorie.
The fruit makes me feel better though.
Say it again?
My dad even said that each pineapple has like a spiral of air. It's like
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Wait. What is asparagus only 80 calories?
Yeah, asparagus has really low calorie.
Does fruit work?
I'm not really too sure. Google it. Broccoli has like 20 calories per cup or something. Yeah.
Wait, does fruit work as a quick carb? Like I could have fruit before I go to practice and I would feel as good as having
It depends if fiber hurts your stomach. So some people, if they eat fruit, the fiber like makes them feel heavy.
that.
Some people feel good on it if you feel good on it. It's not the same because toast doesn't have any fiber in it. But in terms of like the energy it gives you, it is the same. Toast is gonna have more calories in it. Fruit's gonna have less calories in it. Okay, do you guys have any questions?
My stomach hurts.
Yeah, testing day is gonna be fun, huh?